Guys, what gets sick is the thought. It is funny. Many diseases come into our lives because of thought. You can observe. The person is too stressed. It is going through a period of turbulence, going through a difficult period, many bad things, and it begins to internalize. It's the mind. I'm like this. When I spend the period of stress, a lot of travel, a lot of concern, my immunity goes down there. And Dr. Antonio, my doctor from Petropolis, he always speaks, priest. The time when we get sick when we are in these periods of much stress. Many people develop cancers in these periods of life because immunity is so low, because cancer cells we produce all the time. What are the disordered cells, right? It is interesting how cancer is born. Cancer is born of a cellular disorder. The disorder that happens in the body causes. So they accumulate. The organism does not expel. It becomes a tumor, and they branch. A lot of cancer is born. I was saying, all the time we are producing these disorganized cells. It's like you put a mess in the middle of the group, you know? But immunity is good. You expel. The body naturally expels these dead cells. These cells. Now, when the body is very tired, when it is very weakened, when the person is going through much disgust, my mother used this term. That person is spending so much work in life. I work everyone passes, but when the train is getting too ugly, right? When you are very disorganized, your possibility of getting sick is greater. Of course, you won't be worried. Oh my God. You will be worried about it. You will now be aware. Because the disease starts here. So this work that did for you will not have any power over you if you do not authorize. So if you keep thinking, oh my God, she burned badly. No. Now, from the moment your mind is concerned with these robbery, it is possible that it really happens. A lot of people act towards the enemy. He heard that, read that, and the enemy goes. And the person goes towards what the enemy wants. It cannot. It is equal to the fly towards light. She dies toasted. Toasted, toast. Toast. Because she goes in the direction of what she kills. And sometimes we fly toward what kills us. We do the same thing as the moth. It cannot. You have to be very attentive so you don't allow your thinking to get sick. I have a very interesting story here. I will enjoy and give an example. During my stay at the Biennial, there in São Paulo. Come in me, Lily, Lily. Lily time consuming is an expression widely used in women's chains, which say the expression concerns freedom. I have read Renata's book. Very interesting, the reports she does here. Renata was unfairly arrested, unjustly arrested. A good woman, a graduate woman, a high school, very well formed in life, a very good family, and Renata was unfairly arrested. During that time she was stuck. She could have discovered inside. She could have developed a series of diseases. But Renata decided to occupy her head in a positive way. So much so that the book was born of this whole experience. By occupying her head when trying, you see in her accounts, she's all the time trying to save herself from that contrary. She was making the effort not to allow that delicate moment to make a determining one over her. That is, it does not make the misfortune be bigger than it is already. It is interesting that sometimes in life, guys, what we need is the wisdom to soften a difficult time. It's a way for you to discover a path there. Is life difficult? Let's find out what is the way that can lead us to some solution. It's not that we'll stop suffering. It's not that the jail was good, no. What Renata experienced was discovering a way to remain alive. To stay alive there at that difficult time. And she, thank God, got it. So much so that it is here with a beautiful work that is a record of that time of difficulty. It's that old story. What do we make of the life that was delivered to us? I can't be crying now, lamenting the life I don't have. I have to work for me from what I have. I can survive, so I can overcome my ills, my difficulties. I can't stay now. Sit on the sidewalks of life and be sorry. What makes the difference is that S.
From all of us at Path of Faith, thank you for being part of today's discussion. We value your input, so please share your thoughts in the comments. Show your support with a like, spread the message by sharing, and subscribe to stay connected with us on our journey of faith.